Hey everybody, welcome back. We just had a good run. I might even be inclined to say an exquisite run. Ante-13 small blind is a very respectable place to end your run. Now, do we go for purple stake on the same deck, or do we mix it up a little? I'm not, just erratic is just kind of annoying to me. Let's go red deck. It's like the most basic deck you can get. After defeating boss blind, gain 25 bucks. I'm willing to go to bat. I'll be on time for that one. Okay, early on, don't get confused. You want to play flushes. Why did I discard? You know what? Don't worry about it. Early on, you want to play flushes. We're going to get 25 bucks when we beat the boss. Our shop is guaranteed to have a Joker / buffoon pack type setup in it. It might be guaranteed just to have a buffoon pack, but that, I mean, it's better than a bad Joker, honestly, because you could get two bad Jokers sometimes. Let me see. I don't trust a debuffing space Joker. I kind of trust a voucher because we'll have to get like 200 points and then we'll have 25 bucks in the shop. But I'm also like, I'm a believer in Onyx at gate, bro. Like that's pretty solid. I don't really want to, you know, I think this is the way. I think this is the way. That's a great Joker. 5 turns of Space Joker not doing anything for us would probably drive me insane. So we won't be doing that. And we'll honestly just try to play a club flush. We could also play a full house with 2 clubs. That's probably enough to get us to 600. Not buying Hierophant kind of rubs me the wrong way, but or Hieroglyph, I should say. But I felt like this Joker is like too good to pass up early. It's a nice Joker. It's a perfectly cromulent Joker. By the way, we're rich. I like Blue Joker decently enough, but they got to give me something more compelling. That's very nice. They got to give me something more compelling to take it as an Eternal. Okay, this time, I think we want this. 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King. And it's way too early to commit to like, you know, we're only going to be playing straight flushes on the build, but you know me as well. I played 1 straight flush early, and now I'm like, I'm pot committed. I can't do anything else. $6 for 5 turns of trading card. I would take advantage of that. And it's just because I think trading card is like pretty fun. It's nothing more complicated than that. I will also make 2 clubs lucky. And that's the power of the newfound magician card. Okay. So, non-clubs get destroyed. Clubs get played. And an extra 20 bucks would go crazy here. I recognize it's entitled. I'm acting entitled in saying that. I'm not going to deny it. It's true. It's nice to have 5 Joker spots, bro. That feels... That hits the spot. I was just hoping to see a Jupiter. Short of a Jupiter, I'll accept a Venus instead. They're pretty close. They're only, I don't know, 3 trillion light years apart. You know what? I don't really like Square Joker, but everybody tells me that it's good. And even more so than that, it got nerfed, which means it must be good. Right? Like, I don't think I'm crazy for that one. So, oh, I should have played 4 cards. What's wrong? Why am I playing flushes then? Like, we do have a club flush, but we would rather just get, like, let's focus on getting Square Joker off the ground here a little bit. Similarly, I mean, you could just play this, maybe? Yeah, okay. I mean, like, it's nice to have a reliable chip generator, I guess. Maybe that's where I've disrespected it. And honestly, an early Telescope and then Square Joker, like, incentivizing 2 pair or something like that. 2 pair, 3 of a kinds. I mean, 4 of a kind if we could really get some deck fixing. Like, that's nice. I'll go 1 pair and 4 of a... Oh, we can't do both. Okay, well, 1 pair is probably the better choice early. We have to be careful because, like, we're getting addicted to our score. And popcorn is going to make it so our score, like, doesn't hold. But it's okay. Just, we got hands. Scale your chip Joker. Be nice to play... We won't get a chance. We'll get a chance to play both jacks. Or we only have one jack. How about jack 3, ace... Oh, it's not going to score because I played 2 aces. It's okay. It's okay. We should sell popcorn before it deprecates. But we honestly kind of need, like, some more malt to go along with it. Otherwise, we might be in trouble. Wow. So Burnt Joker is, like, bad when we have Trading Card. But Trading Card's only lasting for 2 more rounds. I think we could just take advantage of Trading Card right now and then go straight to Burnt Joker afterwards. So you dump like a non-club. Yeah, that's true. It does still do something for you. It does still upgrade high card. What are you doing? 20 chips? Like 20 chips is just so decroded, but we got a long way to go, I suppose. No need to get upset. I did not mean to be so rude. It wasn't all me. It was my food. It just popped up to say hello, and now it's going back down below. We'll probably just play... I'm gonna just play a flush after this, possibly. I know that that's not... you know what, we're gonna play... I was gonna say full house, but we might as well score the jack. It doesn't scale Square Joker, but let's just... Square Joker, you're basically just along for the ride, so please don't get too, like, uppity about it. And you know what part of the problem for me is here? I'm coming off of a run where basically I just drew 5 queens every hand. And then I played 5 queens. And I won in one hand until I lost forever. So, like... I'm gonna... It's just so dangerous to go, like, full house. Because then we can only play full houses for the rest of the time. 2 pair is, like, a little easier to imagine us getting to, and it only costs us 1 mult. It makes the hand so much easier to get. What's the score? 1100? I think we're gonna lose. I think we're in a really bad spot. That's super nice, actually, and the 20 mult might save us. The 28 mult we get from the cards, at least, is super nice, but... Okay, so let's take a look. We have 2 2s, 2 4s, 1 5. 5 gets dumped. 3 8s, 1 9, 1 jack. 9 and jack get dumped, so we just toss nothing. And then we at least have 2 pair. It's gonna be close. Oh! Okay. Still alive, and learned a valuable lesson about this being a great time for score. So, I gotta go moon on this one. I'm sorry to do it, but sell me. Observatory is very important. I'm not gonna hold like a high card there. Green Joker, I personally just think it's too late, and it doesn't synergize with Burnt Joker. I'll take this just for 15 easy mult, but these are... Basically, all of these jokers are jokers that I don't really care to keep for any length of time. Sorry. Because the problem that I have right now is I'm forced to be, like, way too delicate with my hands. Like, my 2 pairs have been good. Yeah, my 2 pairs have been good, especially with clubs. It helps out Square Joker. But Square Joker requires me, and I'm basically complaining. Square Joker requires me to pay very, very close attention to... And, like, there's no reason why I shouldn't be tossing extra cards in there to make it work, you know? But to thine own self be true, you know? If you don't know how to drive a stick shift, don't buy a manual. And right now, I'm looking for a Joker that has an automatic transmission. I can't get rid of you yet because there needs to be a better Joker to replace you with. And honestly, I'm taking this opportunity. Now, this is a little spicy, but I have a game plan, by the way. Just let me think about it for a second. I'm not using... My strength card is to create like a 4 of a kind to use on the boss because we can only play 1 hand. So I think I'm going to accept that we're going to play some Dookie. I was hoping to get 2 pair. I will settle for playing a flush. And if we don't get to use Burnt Joker, that's okay. I'll just be happy to be alive. This is what I wanted to see. And then discard your non-clubs. I don't know what I was really thinking with that one, but at least we're at the 15 mult now. This time we threw 4 cards by accident. Why couldn't I do that when I was dealing with Square Joker? And then it's a good flush. 2 triggers on a lucky card. 20. We need the 20 bucks, honestly, but I'm all adrift here, man. Who would have thought that the painted deck run would be simple and straightforward, and then the red deck run, I would be like lost. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. 10 bucks is a little meager. I think we'd be better off, like, just making another ace of clubs. It's a little late. Like, we don't have a build-around card in our deck that's all juiced up. And we can only play 1 hand. I will be discarding to make high card work with Burnt Joker. And it's unfortunate. I don't really want to do that. We'll be discarding down to 0. I think I'm trying to draw a bunch of 10s to make 4 jacks. It's a very risky play. I mean, this is a pretty good full house, too. Or, sorry, a pretty good flush. Actually, it's a flush house. There's no reason, really, to use a strength card. Is that even good enough? The 20 mult would... Oh, thank you! It is definitely good enough. Hi, Tomo. Hi, buddy. I don't think we can reliably play a flush house, but if you can only get it, like, unreliably in that situation, that's pretty good. And again, I don't have anything set up. I don't have, like, scaling score, necessarily. I don't have econ. I'm gonna try to... We're swinging for the fences. 12 flat mult is something. Honestly, I think, and this is crazy, Burnt Joker's not doing enough. We take Cartomancer, and it's a bit of a shot in the dark. But my thinking with Cartomancer is that at the very least, over the 5 rounds in which it works, we might be able to get enough... Hi, buddy. We might be able to get enough deck fixing to have, like, a theme, and then we can think about what Jokers, like, actually fit that theme over time. Also, I'm recognizing that I should be, for sure, using all my discards. So we could do 10s into jacks, but I'm also, like... We have more aces than anything else, but we could easily turn jacks into queens or queens into kings. I feel like just... Queens have more utility. There's too many jokers that play off queens to just, to go 10s into jack. Oh, there's a lot that play off of face cards, too, to be fair. That wasn't good enough, huh? That's a bit of a surprise for me. That's a bit of a kick in the teeth. Tomo, you gotta stop with the headbutts here, man. It's getting... I'm getting bruises. I'm getting bruises all over myself. And the scratches, like, it's just too much, buddy. It's just... I appreciate you. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate you. 2 hands remain on Seltzer. So we gotta start with discard. So I think we just play our full house. And we obviously just, like, gas it up as much as possible. Our full house has none clubs, which is pretty annoying, but... I mean, with any port in a storm, bro. Any port... That 40 mult? 60 mult for nothing? And it wasn't even that good? Oh, no. I'll play 88877. I mean, if getting 3 lucky mult triggers wasn't enough to move the needle for us, like, I think we're just cooked and we're starting over here. We just never really got off the ground, man. Just never really, and I blame myself. We could have made different decisions in that first shop for sure. Yeah, we had no score generators. We waited way too waited or like didn't get them. That's like there's 2 different ways to look at the shot. I mean, in a roguelite, it's always a It's a confluence of different elements, right? There's decisions you make, and then there's, you know, the opportunity to make those decisions. Sometimes it shows up, sometimes it don't. I was really just hoping to get, like, a full house. Yeah, you know what? Sometimes the squeaky wheel gets the grease, man. How are they going to give you what you want if you never express what you want? Just going to wait for mind reading to come to pass so the waitress knows that you want chocolate milk? Don't be ridiculous. I will take square joker with 10 mult attached to it. Maybe I learned my lesson, and maybe the lesson that I learned is respect square joker. Now, do you see what I see here as well? I'm not even worried about 10-4. Like, I'm just trying to think. We'd like to play a flush, so we'd like a pair. So hold your 4s and your 10s, but like with 2 hollow cards, we're gonna get there anyway. I know I discarded a good hand. It's because I'm looking for a better one. Maybe I'm starting to discover my problem. You know what? 10-10 is not 4 cards, bro. 10-10 is not 4 cards. When are you gonna learn this lesson? How many times are we gonna have to teach you this lesson, old man? I mean, to be honest, I don't think we need to buy anything. Fortune teller is great, but it's too early to lock in on, in my estimation. I'm just looking like, would a 10 get us there? We'd have high card plus 20 mult. So this would be like 25 times 20 plus 4, 29. It'd be like 39 times. I think this is like maybe enough. And you know what? Actually, I'm realizing it's actually better that it's not enough because it gives us an opportunity to level square joker some more. And with walkie-talkie, we're not worried about. Walkie-talkie is just holding us until it breaks. So this is smart. This is okay. This is not stupid. We can't really do this. This won't do anything. They probably, yeah, they won't even let us take it. All cards become the same suit. Enhanced cards are important, man. I would settle for an enhanced face card, yeah. And what do I care that it destroyed a 10? Like, this dude's only around for 3 more rounds anyway. So ideally, we want to throw some garbage to give Square Joker the opportunity to scale as much as possible. As long as we're not going to lose in the process. We're losing a little on the econ side of things, but like, what do we care? We got a gold card because we just bought that spectral pack. And you're at 20 chips. It's going to take a bit, don't get me wrong. Things are not going to look good forever here. But I'm happy at least we get through the boss blind before we have to worry about, that too. We can get through the boss blind before we have to worry about walkie-talkie breaking. Don't play a pair if you can avoid it. Again, it's just better this way. 20, now, it's funny how, like, time changes you, right? Because now I'm looking at this and I'm like, bro, 32 chips, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. It helps that he's got 10 flat mult as well. Honestly, like, it's okay. I might consider a fool card just to have it. +1 hand size. Perishable turtle bean. It's like, it's already perishable. I'm not taking eternal garbage, so I guess, sure, just like much larger hand size. 1 extra hand per round is also great. Because it gives us a greater opportunity to buff Square Joker. So again, on this one... If you're wondering, by the way, you're probably like, why is this idiot like waiting so long to use his Hierophant card? Well, like, I don't know what cards are going to be best in our deck yet. Whatever we play, it doesn't really matter right now. Like, we're just taking this as an opportunity to get some early scaling. Like, walkie-talkie's disabled, which is really bad because we're going to lose 10 mult off that. So we, like, things might get serious pretty quick. But I'm not taking half Joker just to take it. Like, that's beneath us. It's disrespectful. I'm not going to take a negative Joker with 2 free spots. Now, what I will do is, like, maybe play a good hand here. And just, I know it's not 4 cards, but let's just see where we stand now that we lost half our flat mult. Yeah, we might need to play some, like, more serious hands. Like a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, for example. We have lots of discards. I'm just trying to make sure we're okay. And it looks like we're okay. So then I'm gonna play 4 cards. That's actually like as good as a straight, man. Okay, so we got nothing to worry about yet. We, like what's gonna change? They're gonna require higher scores. That's what's gonna change. So like, the faster we could get a meaningful joker, the better. I'm sorry to do it because we did it like in the last video, not in the last run, but in the last video. But it's the right play, and we can easily like get it kickstarted here too with something like this. And if anything, I'm worried this... Well, I was going to say it wins too fast, but it definitely doesn't. Because the chips don't even count. So it takes Vampire a minute to get off the ground. No one would dispute this, but... once it gets going, oh baby. Not to mention, I mean, Square Joker's starting to look... Dare I say it? Dare I bring back the vernacular? It's starting to look pretty swag, bro. And I'm having great luck with 2 pair as well. Okay, how about some other jokers that do anything at all, really? Anything at all. You were teasing me, and I don't respect it. Because we've only used 2 tarot cards so far. I love Hanged Man. But like, I don't really know what we're cutting. I don't really know what we're doing with this deck right now. If anything, we might be better off just... enhancing more cards for Vampire. It's only anti-4. We don't need to stress just yet, but like might start to stress like relatively soon. So we really have like we have 4 jokers. 2 of them do nothing for our score at all. One of them is essentially polychrome. I know this is 5 cards, but one of them is perishable, and one of them is about as good as a voucher, which is like not that good at all. I would say if we're gonna have utility jokers like this, we need something like a Vagabond, which is like, I mean, it's just an amazing joker to begin with. But something like a Vagabond would hit the spot. You know what? I'll just be honest with you. I just think Bloodstone is good enough to take and figure it out later. And I hope I don't end up regretting those words. Because it does do nothing for us immediately. I'm looking at this run like, are we going to be able to make it to 13,000 in 5 hands? I gotta imagine the answer is yes, but like... I'm a little frightened. I mean, 4 of a kind is the best hand we got for sure. Square Joker's out here pumping out 92 chips per. Vampire's doing his best. Bro's at times 1.8. That's not insignificant. Okay, the bean has deprecated. We are looking for sun cards. 10-4 and hologram. I can't, bro. But at the same time, I have to, like, do something. I hate to spend, like, any money on these jokers. And we're gonna be flat freaking broke after this. At least we're gonna be chipped up. Okay, this would be a great opportunity for some Bloodstone pay. Thank you. Both of them hit, bro. That's why. Look at that. We took the mult up to like a 22.6 or something. It's so embarrassing. It might take me like an hour to get the amount of money necessary to buy another Joker. Like, what am I supposed to do? I'm at negative $13. I'm probably going to be at negative $5, I guess. Negative 7. I could sell you for 2. I could sell you for 2. Well, we got one way out of this. Scared is not the right word. Because, like, we're still sort of, like, in control. It's just, like, it doesn't take much for things to go wrong. Like, having to use enough discards that banner no longer works would be a huge problem for us on the run. Also, our econ does not get better on small blinds because of the stake that we're on. So, like, doesn't get much better. And, I mean, if I'm, without sounding too salty, they're kind of sticking it to us on the jokers. Like this, to me, for my estimation, we have taken the best jokers available. I'm gonna hit you with something that you're gonna hate because it makes banner useless. I think we are in the position now of we need to play like heart flushes and kind of throw ourselves on the altar of Bloodstone just never failing. Okay, I can live with that. We need a lot more help though. I mean, you could always play this and then draw 4 hearts off of it. Yeah, easy, bro, easy. Well, play this. It's 4 cards at least, and then we're hoping for a little prayer ball. The prayer ball came in. How about some Bloodstone triggers? I can't even be mad. We got 3 of them and we still didn't make it. I hate to say it, that's gonna do it for this video. I'm not saying I didn't make mistakes, okay? All I'm gonna say is that I really think that we just didn't get a good assortment of jokers for the game I was trying to play. But we'll be back. That's why, I mean, it's an orange steak, bro. It's difficult. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. That was a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and I'll see you next time. See ya!